4 minutes to go in the first half. You're watching high school football on KVZK's YouTube feed and listening to it on V103. Back after this, guys. Guys, I'm going to come back in live on KVZK. You just fade me in whenever you're ready. Joshua Papu with the, I beg your pardon, that is Reagan Duffy. Nice grab there by Reagan Duffy to give the Crusaders the best field position of the game. The first time all game long the Marist Crusaders have been on the Tafuna side of the field. That Reagan Duffy catch and carry for 20 yards puts the Crusaders first and 10 from the Warrior 45. They trail by 30 points here. Here's pistol right. Lupe Falaval rolls to his right side, chased by about 5 different maroon jerseys. One of them finally got a piece of him, and he's thrown out of bounds. V103, the People Station, if you're just joining us, 3:16 to go here in the first half. Crusaders 30. I beg your pardon, Warriors 30. Crusaders got to put up 30 to get into it. 30-0, Tafuna over the Crusaders as we wind down the first half. But solid field position so far from the Crusaders. Reagan Duffy setting up Marist off of a grab-and-go 20-yard reception. And Crusaders are at the 45-yard line. A penalty after that Lupe Falaval, QB quarterback keeper, to the near side. Mike White conferring now with Valucia. And they are going to go personal foul against the Warrior defense. And that's another first down for the Crusaders.
That foul is good for a Crusader first down.
So Crusaders catching some really, really good breaks on this drive here. And this is when you want to produce. These are some opportunities that are few and far between for Marist. And I beg your pardon, folks, I understand that it's Regan Duffy versus not Ronald Reagan, but Regan. Thank you, Joey, for getting me set up there. Check down to Salmani Alapopo, falls incomplete. In coverage is Kalipa Samaeli.
Pass is incomplete.
And that'll bring up second down. Big shout-outs to Regan Duffy's dad, too, Greg Duffy, a longtime stalwart for Oxford Insurance and just all-around great guy.
That brings us 2nd and 10 for the Crusaders.
And it's going to be second down here and 10 for the Marist Crusaders per Bone Tasse, who's handling PA duties up here at the Azteca broadcast booth, where we are coming to you live on KVZK's YouTube page, and you're listening to us on V103, the People Station. 30-0, less than 3 to go here in the first half of today's first game. The defending champions, Warriors, on top, but Crusaders, best position of the field so far for them today. Until this drive, they never got past the 50-yard line, and now they're at the Typhoon at 32. Underneath, it's caught by Salavea. Ball comes out, though. Salavea had possession for a good 3 seconds. They roll it as a fumble, and it's going to be recovered by the Tafuna Warriors. So Sene Asifoa and Toa Ho Ching.
So Sene Asifoa follows the fumble, recovered by Toa Ho Ching.
And that was caught by Salavea. He took about 4 steps. Ball was popped out by Tevita Amituanai. And then Sosene and Toa were able to recover it. So that really takes the winds out of the Marist Crusaders' sails. Again, that was the best spot of the day so far on the field for the Crusaders. And our first turnover of the game from the Tafuna defense puts the ball in the back of the hands of the Tafuna Warriors. Every time they've been on offense, they have scored. Hence your score, 30-0. Warriors over the Crusaders right now as we approach 2 minutes to go in the first half.
Crusaders.
Crusaders take a timeout. We will take a timeout too. You are enjoying high school football on KVZK and V103. Back after this. That's Deacon Samoa on the run. And Deacon Samoa gets close to the 50-yard line for about a 20-yard carry there. QB sneak there from Deacon Samoa. He's finally pushed out of bounds by Michael Alfata.
2 minutes and 30 seconds.
2.5 to go here in the first half.
Our score,
30-0. Warriors with the lead with the ball. Midfield. They're going to spot Warriors at their own 45. So right around the middle of the football field. And again, just wanted to echo what Justin said. The football field is the best it's looked in years. Usually it was a dust bowl in the middle of the field, right between the 40s.
Yeah. Especially right where the ball is spotted at now. That used to be just a big mud hole.
Incomplete pass to Chris Sua, and that falls out of his arms to bring up second down.
Chris Sua brings up 2nd and 10 for the Warriors.
Can they possibly get in? Well, of course they can with 151.
1 minute and 51 seconds left in the second quarter.
But if you're the Crusaders, you just got to keep them out, man. You just...
It's been hard, though. They haven't done it yet.
Yeah. And this is a tough group to deal with, and everybody knows it. And you gotta put your best foot forward. Right now, though, it's gonna. If things stand as they are now, we're gonna go right into the mercy rule. So At least you're with the nice pancake up front. Who's 50?
Deacon Samoa hits a wide open Ramsey Malai for another first down. Malai catches it at the 40-yard line, and he is tackled by MJ Laupola. MJ Laupola with the stop.
Olo Jr. up front, having pancakes for breakfast this morning. Doing his work up front there. Nice work up front by the top from the Warriors offensive line. And that's basically what makes it click. You get good work up front there, man. Everything else is easy.
Deacon Samoa wants the far side of the end zone. Receiver loses his footing, though, and that is likely going to be Metuliki Tupou, who was interfered with as a flag comes out.
Yeah. I don't know if it was inadvertent or is it still PI if it was like an accident? If your feet get tangled, I forget. Yes, it is. That's all right.
Mata'u Valusia cleared that up for us.
Yeah.
White hat official for our game is Mr. Valusia. Talata'ina.
Minute 7 to go here in the first half.
1 minute and 7 seconds.
Tafuna at the Crusader 25-yard line now. 1st and 10 off that Mitsuiki Tupou pass interference. Two-back set here for Deacon Samoa.
Ball start, offense.
And one of the linemen jumped off sides, so that brings it back 5 yards.
That brings the offense back 5 yards. Brings up 1st and 15.
From the 30-yard line, 1st and 15 for the Tafuna Warriors. Wishbone formation, one right, one left, pump fake, and it's going to be caught by Metuliki Tupou. Metuliki Tupou close to the goal line, or the 10-yard line. And they are going to mark him down for a 20-yard grab. Metuliki Tupou has got it 1st and goal here for the Warriors with 55 seconds. Each team has one timeout remaining.
1st and goal for the Warriors.
My goodness.
With 53 seconds and counting.
I can't say enough about that Warriors offensive line, man. They are impressive. They're the most. That's
a lot of time there.
Group.
Throws a dart, and it's caught by Metuliki Tupou for another touchdown. No flag out there. 36-0. Tafuna on top of the Crusaders.
Flag down, John.
There is a flag.
There is a flag.
Okay, and Malcolm making some noise about that. He doesn't like that. That's Malcolm Polu, father of Malje Sr., or Junior rather. So they ruled it a touchdown, and then I guess that official has been overruled by a penalty marker that came out there.
Near side, yeah.
And they're pointing to something, at the near side, and that's where the flag was thrown. Hey, we also want to say just the Poesi family. There was, remember Poesi? One of the officials passed away in the offseason. Satele was his last name. Real nice guy, though. Had the beard, the long hair.
Yeah, he had his 1-year anniversary last week. Cool guy.
Yeah, he was a great guy to work with. Hallmarks of passion.
Hilarious guy, man. He's a library guy, too, though. He was at DOE Library Services, right?
Wow.
Is that the guy you're talking
Ooh, and a
about?
low snap, though.
Yeah.
It is fielded, a ground ball up the middle. And there goes Deacon Samoa into the end zone for the touchdown that was called off earlier. So 38-0. And we go to Sia now for our sponsors.
Thank you,
Warriors,
John.
yet to score. Ya, mulai poin apa try Sugar Patok Siri atau official aula. Ya, well, se puede ir por la para panel, no lo vale. Ahí por el mago, secretario, para poder activar.
Goes onside, tries to recover his own kick, comes awfully close. Crusaders fall on it at their own 38-yard line with about 36 seconds to go in the half.
That's your 36-yard line. With 36 seconds left in the second quarter.
Or was that just
Yeah, no, that looked like an onside kick. I mean, I bet you Nicky Tupou knew exactly where that was going.
The question is, did Mekaniki call it? Did Tupou call it, or did the sideline call it?
Well, we'll see if he's in on this next. Well, actually, no, he's an offensive player in this defense. Although I'm sure he can play defense too.
Oh, if the stakes are high enough, he'll play. Yeah.
Put him back at safety.
Right?
And we are on the Crusaders side. They're home field, and that's the side of the stadium that we broadcast on. You can hear the DJ getting everybody fired up here as the offense tries to make something happen in the final seconds of the game. And it looks like with the running clock, they will just kneel this out.
They should.
So that'll conclude the end of the first half here. Crusaders just elect to not do anything here with that final series. They're going to go to the halftime, and so will we. 38-0, Warriors over Crusaders. We return with quarters 3 and 4 in the Mercy Rooms. High school football, V103 and KVZK will be back after these halftime announcements. Thank you. Wrapped up finally by Angelo.
Nice run, Ramsey. Nice run.
Angelo Ngawa with the special teams tackle for the Marist Crusaders.
I would have scored.
We are in the mercy room. Signal by Talataina.
So the mercy rule means the clock will just continue to run.
Timeouts can stop it, and touchdowns.
Oh, okay.
What a great cut there by Ramsey
man. I'm telling
Malai,
you, if he goes a hard cut back now, he's gone. But you get a soft cut, so soft cut means you go down at the. But hey, Ramsey's a baller, man. Ramsey will come to play ball, man.
Wishbone, Sua, backfield toss,
man.
Tupou to the far side. Tupou crosses the 50 to the 45 to the 40, and is finally going to get wrapped up by Edwin Amiatu.
Dude, look at those linemen, John, man. They're Tupou dusts him, and they're trying to chase him down to pick up a block, man. Dude.
First and 10 for Tapula. After Crusaders, 35-yard.
Who's working with these linemen, man? Somebody got these boys on point.
38-0 is the score. Running clock here, so with mercy rules, should be a pretty fast third and fourth quarter to close this game out. They're going to go with Sua. Sua down the middle. Sua crosses the 20. And Sua is going to go out at around the 5-yard line. and that's Felice Tomanico, who was finally able to wrap up Chris Sua. Some help there by DJ Masuno and Vincent MJ Lapola.
Also assisting on the tackle is Masunu.
Third quarter action here, and Tafuna looks to move to 1-0 on the season after this game. Another offensive series, another red zone conversion, and likely another touchdown here for the Tafuna Warriors. Kainoa Satele will come in as a running back. Bad snap from Deacon, but still plenty of time.
Intercepted.
Pump fake. And picked off by the Marist Crusaders, and that's DJ Masuno. DJ Masuno stops the Warriors and finally sends the Warrior offense off the field for the first time today. They've not scored. We go to Sia now for our sponsorship.
Thank you, John, and we want to see.
Right into the hands of coverage, and that time it happened.
It was, really underthrown.
And it looked like Ho Ching fell on the backside. He was either Ho Ching or Malai that fell on the backside, the other receiver in the vicinity.
So that's not a touchback. That's going to be downed at the one from that MJ Masuno or DJ Masuno. And here's Lupe from his own end zone. Got to avoid the safety here and really get out some breathing room here. Yeah. They're going to keep it on the ground and pushed out of the end zone for a safety. So it's 40-0 now, as William Latu was unable to get past the goal line and actually pushed out of the back of the end zone by the Tafuna Warrior defense.
Yeah.
And just the physicality of the Tafuna Warriors is too much for this Crusaders. You're playing behind 40 points, and Tafuna has really scored in every facet of the game now. They've got a defensive score there off of a safety. And their offense has just been playing lights out. And as you can see, not a good idea to just take it up the middle.
Yeah. I mean, I know you're deep in your own end zone, but you basically have man coverage out here. You might have been better off just taking your shot down the field.
And we'll credit that defensive safety to Jeremiah Leo of the Warrior defense. He's an outside linebacker, is a junior this year for Tafuna, responsible for that 2-point safety off the Warriors' scoring play there. 40-0 now. And because it's a safety, given you're only giving up 2 points, but you also give up a possession, so the Crusaders kick the ball off to Tafuna. They lose possession, and Tafuna's offense gets the ball. Don't get safeties too often in high school football. Maybe, I don't know, under 5 a year across all 6 teams. It just doesn't happen too often.
Yeah. We had a controversial one in the championship game last year. What's the
game that didn't even finish last year?
What's the official that I forget?
Here comes Ramsey Malai from the 40. He's got some nice blocks that get it past the 50. Now to the Crusader 30-yard line.
That's a cut.
Cuts it back inside. And Malai down to the 15. And he's finally going to get wrapped up.
I think he pulled something.
By Kolio Kasipale. Kolio Kasipale and Regan Duffy stopped the 6-point kickoff return there from Ramsey Malai. But Tafuna's inside the Crusader red zone. When are they not so far this game? 40-0, and Warriors getting ready to strike again.
So this time he cuts hard. He does the right thing. But how does he not score? He pulls up. I think he pulled something.
Oh, so, the guy grabbed the back of his jersey.
That's the cut.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Watch.
Take off.
Yeah.
Oh.
Watch 6.
Right there. Grab the right there.
Good catch. Good catch. Good catch. Good catch.
Yeah, he said 6 sets up Regan Duffy to clean up the tackle there.
Oh, that's just power.
That's Kainoa Satele. His first carry of the game, and he's got it inside the 10.
So Kainoa's with the jumbo package there, huh?
Yeah, I think that you're going to start seeing some of these other younger backs. Kainoa is basically, I mean, he's been set up at a running back for about half the game, but Tupou's been getting most of the touches. And, you know, if you got Samoa that wants to sleep to the far side, Kainoa is usually there to block for him.
Yeah.
But
you gotta put in your work. You got to put in your time.
As far as touches, now Deacon Samoa is going to go under center with Tama Lankilde. And Lankilde close to a touchdown.
That's a big. That's a nice jumbo. That's man. The Warriors can just go all kinds of stuff, man. How'd you like that jumbo package where it's Satele and Lankilde? Both of them are a load. And then you got to figure out who's going to.
And you're already faded.
Yeah.
I mean, you're
in the third quarter.
Right. Mercy rules.
Yeah. Mercy ruled. You're, basically. Wow. Well.
They're going to keep Kainoa Satele out there. He will drop. They're going to drop him at the tail end of the I. Tamatoa Lankilde, I formation with Deacon Samoa under center from the 3. Here comes Kainoa. Kainoa walks in for a touchdown. Second carry and first score of the day for young junior Kainoa Satele. And it is now a 46-0 game as the Warriors look to hang half 100 now on the Marist Crusaders. 5:18 to go, running time here, mercy rules.
Oh, wait, Kainoa's a senior, huh?
Oh, I beg your pardon, he is a senior. Must be a transfer then. Is he? See, do you remember? I feel like he was a Crusader, yeah.
I think the other brother plays for Marist.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
I don't see him on the roster.
No, I believe JV.
Oh, JV,
yeah,
okay.
JV. Kanai is the JV.
All right.
Oh, okay.
This kid has always played for Tafuna.
Oh, well.
They're going to run in another back. This is Jonathan Aping. He's a fullback. But they opt to give it to Kainoa. Kainoa bounces off one tackler and bulldozes Penatuia. And Kainoa is into the end zone for a 2-point try. And it is now 48-0. So we're going to go ahead and take a timeout here, throw it back to our V103 studios. Let's go quickly, though, to Sia for our scoring sponsor. Okay, we're listening for your count. He can hear you now.
Good job, LJ. Aw.
Nice.
minutes to play here. You want to turn off autoseg there, thank you. Less than 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Mercy rules in progress. Marist Crusaders with the ball, trying to get some kind of offensive effort here. First and 10 from their 35. Crusaders coming right to left or west, or beg your pardon, east to west. It's John C. and Justin, 48-0 now. Oh, and an unfortunate slant that was dropped by Colio Casipale. Nicely thrown ball there by Lupe Falaval with a little bit of time.
He would have paid for that one, John.
Quick slant falls incomplete.
I mean, unless he was planning on getting down real quick, but it looked like he would have paid if he would have caught down. He had 3 Warriors just barreling down on him, so I guess the idea on that one is just to catch it and get down, right? Oh, who knows?
Yeah, you had the 2 outside linebackers, and then you got the 2 safeties there, so that's 4 dudes that are ready to just steamroll you.
and they're coming downhill at you. So.
Colio Casipale lines up to the far side. 2 right, 1 left here for the Marist Crusaders. This is Lupe Faleval with a 4-step drop. Pistol left look here from his own 35-yard line. A little bit of time, but not enough, and he's going to get wrapped up for a QB sack. And making that sack is Paupali'i Penitusi of the Tafuna Warrior defense.
Penitusi making a sack in the backfield for the Tafuna Warriors.
That's a big man.
Huge.
They move well, though. I mean, look at them.
Yeah, good conditioning. You're right. I think that's a testament to the training program that the Tafuna Warriors put their kids through.
Yeah.
You have that hulking size, and it's usually just it's hard to move all of that body mass.
Right.
But Penitusi very effective there. And we thought that Lupe Falaval had a lot of time, and Penitusi proved us wrong.
Quickly.
90 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Warriors 48, Crusaders 0. This is a tough matchup for the Marist Crusaders. This is not how I would want to. If I had my druthers, I would not pick the Tafuna Warriors to play my first game in.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how the schedule came about, but I was coming in here thinking it was going to be Tafuna and Samwana, but
Talalele Jacopo. Yeah, that was a different recall this year. It's usually just a rematch of the
right?
championship last year.
Since we've been,
Jacopo is able to stop the ball carrier.
Immediately on the stop is Jacopo for the defense.
and it usually sets the tone for the season. So, well, at least the good thing is they get it out of the way, right? They get the Tafuna game out of the way early.
Right, we just kind of build from that.
Right. Because, I mean, they're the defending champs. I mean, you get a good measuring stick of how this league is going to be. And so right now they're in danger of a 50-burger getting hung on them.
3 and out, and they have to punt. They punt over the
Grab
head
it.
of Toa Ho Ching.
Saleh.
And since Toa was not able to get under that,
I think he said he's pointing at the sun like he couldn't see it.
it'll be downed by the Warriors inside their 20-yard.
I have to have a talk with Toa, man.
All right, let's go ahead and take a timeout here as we complete the third quarter, getting ready to open up the fourth and final quarter, 48-0. It's going to be Warrior ball deep in their own territory after this on V103 and KVZK. here, high school football, V103 and KVZK first down, and here comes Deacon Samo out of his end zone. Fires downfield on the run and is beyond the outstretched arms of intended receiver Toa Ho Ching. That will fall incomplete for a second down.
Deacon. Across the body? What? We'll call it 55? He chucked it? On the run? Deacon. What is Deacon working with here? Let's see this.
Yeah, if Toa could have just gotten a little bit better step on that ball, he would have been gone. Toa Ho Ching, the intended target.
I'm just talking about how he chucked this. Okay, let's say he's right about. Oh no,
he's getting chased down by two
about
linemen
the
there.
10, the 8.
Throws off his back foot.
Down the field. Ball lands at about the 40. Yeah, about 50 yards all across.
Deacon brings in Chris Sua.
Oh, see ya.
Chris Sua picks up a great block from Metuliki Tupo. Metuliki Tupo throws up another block and a third block. Metuliki Tupo, number 5 there, threw up 3 blocks. That just shows how fast that kid is.
He just needed to be just
blocks one guy, gets off his feet, runs downfield beyond Sua, another one. 3 blocks to put Sua downfield for about 50-plus yards on that play.
The first touchdown was the Talo kid.
Yeah.
Christian Talo. Yeah.
Christian Talo.
What a gifted athlete. Okay, so watch. You see number 2 here, but watch 5. Okay, here comes 5. First block from 5. He's still on his feet. He blocks 7 now. Okay, maybe Love taps him here, but he about to lose his footing again. And then you got to think that third and final block there.
Yeah.
Sua picks up at least 3 yards. Easily the best football player on the island right there, number 5.
Big dude.
Yeah. Chris has got to be gone. He's got to make that hard cut. Decide that he's going to make that hard cut across and get into the end zone, man. I mean, he's carrying all the heavy work, right? Like we saw in the first half, and then someone else will come in and put it in the end zone. But he needs those numbers.
Kainoa Satele.
Well, I guess they all need the numbers.
So they're bringing in that jumbo package that you said there, Justin.
Yeah, see?
Kainoa Satele and Tamatoa Lankilde. And they give Chris Sua and Metuliki Tupo a little bit of breathing room. No, they're going to keep Tupo out there. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, actually, he plays it low key, but this is one of the best offensive minds in football right here. Bone Tasse. He likes to think we don't notice, but we do.
But we do.
There's Sua with a block, hits a man downfield. It's caught for a first down inside the 20-yard line, and of course, it's Metuliki Tupo.
That's
Gas is good for a top first down.
And it was well defended. I gotta say, he was well defended. It's just Tupo's just too big.
He's like Calvin Johnson out there.
Yeah, the defender's there. He's on top of his assignment. I mean, I guess he could have swiped at the ball, but
making a stop for the Crusaders.
He's well defended. It's just Mekuliki is just taller, bigger, he's got longer reach. He just grabs it in front of him.
He's got those Randy Moss hands.
Yeah, man.
More like Mike Evans.
So Mike, yeah. Only if Johnny Manziel's throwing to him.
More like a Metcalf.
Mike Stickum Evans. Just kidding, Bone. All right, here comes Christian Talo this time, and Talo's got a nice chunk. Close to a first down. 6+ yards there from Christian Talo to put the Warriors right around the 15-yard line.
Is Julio going to be a factor, or is he just...
Julio?
Yeah. Isn't Julio over there?
It's Julio.
7 minutes and counting.
No, I'm talking about at Tampa.
Oh.
In the final quarter, first match.
Yeah. You got your... Up north, we call him Julio. The J is super silent down here, huh?
It's like Jose.
Jose? On the ground, and here comes Christian Talo again, scrapping forward.
No gain on a play by Christian Talo.
A very athletic play there, but yes, as Bone said, no gain there. Quite a size matchup there between Christian Talo and Filetti. Assisting on that stop was Kolio Kasipale.
Kolio Kasipale assisting on tackle.
Finally able to get him down. The third down. Big third down here, 3rd and 5.
DJ Masunu is a pretty solid defensive standout here.
Oh, yeah.
Number 3 for the Crusaders. Watch him.
Yeah.
You're right. He's in.
He had the INT.
Deacon Samoa play action. Comes to the near side of the end zone. Wide open is Ramsey Malai for 6. And the Warriors convert that 3rd down to a touchdown. And we are now 50-plus points over the Marist Crusaders. 54-0 here is the score of the game as Tafuna sets up for the 2-point attempt.
Play old school music. I like that.
How did he get hurt on that one?
Great sportsmanship there from Kolio Kasipale. And I think he just landed on his foot poorly. Trying to get that second foot down there. And it might have rolled an ankle.
I think it's more like...
So there's an official timeout here as they need to look after this player.
Dude, that's not good.
Ramsey Malai, who is hopping off the field here, making way for the 2-point attempt. Let's go to Sia now.
Thank you, guys. And that's
Tafuna ball for 2.
Conversion's going to be no good here as the ball goes incomplete from, let's see here, Deacon Samoa. I think the intended receiver on the back side of that was was it Christian Talu? At any rate, the ball does go incomplete. 2-point conversion, no good. Our score will stand at 54-0. Warriors lead the Crusaders here. 5:50 and counting left to go in the 4th quarter here, as this one is really done. We've got 5 minutes left to go in this one, but it's just been all Warriors all day long, and the Crusaders have just not been able to come up with any answers on both sides of the ball and special teams. So it's just, it's week 1, back to the drawing board for the Crusaders, and we'll have to move you out of the primetime slot as well.
We also just remind you that we are broadcasting on the KVZK YouTube feed, and that this year we are enacting a zero-tolerance policy. So I know that viewers like to comment on their teams, which is great, but if
positive comments,
any negative comments, and you will be banned.
If you got nothing good to say, just don't comment. Just watch the live.
Yeah, and you don't want to lose,
get real,
not be able to cheer on your team. So
exactly.
Avoid the ban by avoiding being negative, because if you are, these comments are actively being monitored, and you'll just be banned and you can't comment at all, and nobody wants that. So with that, Warriors kick off 54-0. Crusaders will field it from their own 3-yard line.
Plus, you just tell us how miserable you are. So
Salmani Alopopo. And he's got some good running room. He makes a nice tackle.
He tripped on his own, dude.
Filipa Samaele.
That was a good run.
I don't think he was going anywhere. I think Tupou was just about to light him up. That might have been good he tripped. Tupou was coming to get him, man.
That would have been 7-1.
Yeah, man. Tupou's not your average kicker, the last guy to beat. Watch this. Let's see if we can catch Tupou on here. So it looks like he made a nice move. He makes a great cutback.
Watch him beat 9, though.
Right. So here, now watch out of the right side of your screen. See if someone's coming up to lay the boom.
I think he got lucky.
Oh, you lucky you went down.
He made him lose his footing, though.
Lucky you went down.
He tripped on his own.
If Kilipa didn't hit him there, though, he would have been gone. So
you think so?
Yeah.
I think we were in for a collision.
Okay, here comes Lupe Falavao, and he's going to get wrapped up QB sack, and that is going to be
65.
William Tuna.
Number 65.
Bill Tuna, nephew of Charlie, with the...
Is that the nephew? You sure it's the nephew?
Yeah, okay, maybe the grandson.
Maybe the grandson.
All right. So William Tuna with a nice stop there.
You
with
know Charlie
QB
been
sack.
here a while, right?
Yeah. Might even be great-grandson.
Great, yeah.
All right, so we got 2nd and 10 here. Crusaders at their 38, under 3 minutes to play. Running time, score 54-0. And neither team has used any timeouts here in the Mercy Rules quarters 3 and 4. We do remind you, too, that the V103 and KVZK team will be bringing you the second game of today's triple header. Justin just gave me the look of death when I said third game. No, we're only doing 2.
Hey, I was just.
All right, here's Lupe Falaval. Evading tacklers is able to unload it, though. Great
Nice throw.
toss on the run to Salmani Alapopo. And Alapopo close to a first down.
There you go.
That was a great catch.
Good for a Crusader first down.
Oh, no, they marked him short. I think he got a bad spot. Huh?
Bones calling it a first down. Mike White just needs to get on the same page. It did look like a first down from here.
No, but when you say, did you guys hear me? I said first
Yeah. All right, 3rd and short. And Crusaders finally use up a timeout. We'll stay in game here since there's only a couple minutes left here. During this timeout, though, let's go ahead and acknowledge some of our sponsors.
Nothing related to Filetti Barstow? I hope
No.
And then some.
Communicate with people. Just enjoy a better standard of living at Hope House. And thank you to everybody, public and private sector, that chipped in on that. Crusaders keep it on the ground with 2 minutes to play as Jay Valali'i Sr. writes in. We say good morning to Jay. Always good to talk to him, a great guy to work with. Thank you for always helping out the KHJ crew and V103 broadcast crew and the whole island. Warriors want to talk things over here. They say, Crusaders, we're going to take a timeout. I don't care if we're beating you by 54-0. We're taking a timeout too. But again, Jay Valali'i and Caroline, Pua, Ano, Lilibeth, the whole team there. Thank you guys for doing what you do. And I believe Jay's oldest graduate this last year. To go. John Rayner, Siato Foul, Justin Mong, LJ Rayner back at the V103 studios, and our V1 or KVZK broadcast crew led by Talapai Laupola and the team in the KVZK van. Always a pleasure doing this with you every year. And don't forget, next game, Vikings and Sharks. Check down underneath to the near side, and that is going to be caught by William Latu. Makes it up to the original line of scrimmage. 90 seconds and counting remaining in the game. you think?
So I think they're going hurry up. I think
Single back cassette, and just send everybody downfield.
I would run some short stuff. I mean, there's a lot of cushion. You don't necessarily have to go deep. Short completions will work too, but you got to get the snap right.
And Lupe Falaval is able to pick up the ball, and then he is picked up by a Tafuna Warrior linebacker. That's Miller Tuimaseve, the younger brother of Big Ben Tuimaseve. I don't know if you remember him from a couple years ago. And Crusaders use up another timeout.
Well, I don't know what they're left to discuss. They can't wait till Monday, but
Who's this?
what are they now? Maybe they're just trying to make something happen here. But the thing is, even if you call timeout, the time's still ticking, right? Or is that the timeout clock?
Hey, England has a king now.
Yes.
Oh,
Today. That is weird that usually the only king I know of in the world is the king of Tonga, right? King Chupo the Fourth.
no. The king of Manua.
Well, that's the Tui Manua.
Oh,
we don't call them kings.
Oh, okay.
So, but anyway, England doesn't have a queen anymore. King
That's
Charles.
crazy, right?
That is wild.
And the funny thing is that.
I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Yeah.
So with King Charles and now
Thank
his kids, what's the name of the redhead?
Meghan Markle, Prince.
Edward? Is that his name?
I thought it was Charles too.
No.
No?
Is this Meghan's husband?
Yes. So their kids are automatically all I remember is Diane.
Right.